Welcome to the very first episode of Talking Taste with Ty. I'm Ty, and this is going to be a lifestyle vlog with a little bit of entertainment thrown in. Today, that little bit of entertainment, my favorite, Real Housewives of Potomac. The past 6 seasons were stellar, making this one of my favorite housewife franchises. But this season 7, episode 1, Spring Awakening, really just came out swinging, giving us all the drama, really setting up where all the ladies are in their lives and kind of where we expect them to go throughout the season, and a little tension forming amongst some characters and some continued tensions from past seasons. So let's get into it with a brief recap and my take. The season 1 starts off with the OGs. Got Karen, got Robin, Giselle, and Ashley at a picnic. So it's beautiful. The cherry blossoms are just flowing down. Karen is dressed out in Burberry with a bucket hat, cinched waist, black leggings, looking fierce. And the topic of discussion starts really with Mia's health crisis. And so a lot of things, of course, bleed into the season, things that have been going on off season. And this year it's about Mia's post on social media. I don't follow Mia on social media, but apparently she was talking about her health crisis, and I think she maybe alluded to having the C word. So everyone was assuming she has the C word. So the ladies were kind of trying to gauge, hey, listen, is she being authentic? Is she attention seeking? I mean, we know how Mia is, right? We love her, but man, she will produce a story. She will build a story. She's going to create that drama if she does not have drama. Now, take that all back. If she does have cancer, we want her to be in great health. So she's a lovely lady. So the ladies are really discussing that. Karen is kind of taking the Switzerland route, like, oh, you know, maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she shouldn't post things like that on social media. And the other ladies, especially Giselle, Jizzy, is just like, nah, she's lying. She's lying. So they were discussing that. The topic turns to the big news during the off season was that Ashley Darby and Michael Darby have separated and are divorcing. I mean, I guess no one's surprised. I think everyone was kind of waiting on the countdown for that prenup to be invalid. I think that was after 5 years. She's on year 8, baby number 2. It's really time for her to collect her coins. Not sure if she's going to do that or if she's just yanking our chains, if she's going to still spend Michael's money and cash those Housewives of Potomac checks and save those for a rainy day. That's to be seen if they actually do divorce. The ladies are a little skeptical, as she mentions that she is house hunting with Michael and that they are placing that house in an LLC. So the thing about Ashley that gets me is that when she's speaking, and I'm not sure if this is a tell, when she's not being genuine, is she smirks. She always says things with just like a little smile on her face. And so now I'm left to believe, like, girl, are you playing in our faces? I mean, I love Ashley. She's one of my faves to hate. Sometimes I love her. She's hilarious on TikTok. But I don't know. That little smirk makes me wonder if this is just not a storyline for season 7. Again, that is to be seen. I will have to say, however, that Robin piped up and made, a comment about Ashley and Michael purchasing the house together. And I'm just like, Robin, I don't think you're one to talk about non-traditional ways of divorcing or staying together, considering you and Juan divorced and never left the same household. So I don't know if you're really the best person to speak on another person's marriage, but she did chime in. So we go over to my other fave gal, that is Candace. Candace and Chris are freezing her eggs. She's afraid that she will wait and she won't have any good eggs left. So she's still busy. Her music career is taking off. She's open for Faith Evans and SWV, and she is re-releasing her album. So she is driving that album back to us. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. So she and Chris are as strange as ever. Oh gosh, they have a really interesting way of communicating. It's not the way I would want to communicate with my husband. And if he ever took the tone with me that Chris takes with Candace, oh my goodness. But man, when they were in the car, he was just letting her have it. And the tone when she was trying to be playful and he was merging into that traffic in front of the 18-wheeler had my anxiety high. So I hope they make it. They're a couple that I'm rooting for. I hope their relationship matures and that their communication style matures, because I do want to see them go the distance, and I hope this is not a sign of bad times to come. So hopefully that is not going to happen. Then we move over to Robin and, oh my gosh, Charisse. I always love it when Charisse is on camera. Did anyone notice that Charisse's face was not giving the same expressions she was trying to give verbally? Listen, Charisse got that divorce. That Botox has not settled. Again, the forehead was not moving. I kept watching her try to make facial expressions, but nothing was happening. But she and Robin sit down and talk. Robin says that Charisse is the real Grand Dame. I cannot wait for that to be brought up at the reunion. As we know, Karen does not see it for Charisse. But Robin and Charisse, they go back. I mean, when Eddie was coaching at the Wizards and Juan was playing for the Wizards, that's how Robin came to know Charisse. And then it was Charisse that introduced Robin to Giselle, like her BFF. So, I mean, they really go back. So I believe that is a true friendship, and I can't wait to see how Charisse comes in and stirs up drama with the older ladies like Karen throughout the season. She's always entertaining. But Robin did mention to Charisse about Ashley getting a divorce from Michael Darby. Charisse doesn't believe it. A lot of people don't believe it at this point. Again, maybe we'll all be wrong. But the topic comes up of prenups. And Robin mentions that, listen, no one should get half of what you've worked for. Now, I see her point, but I will like to mention that so many women who do tend to get 50% of their husband's earnings are women that have held their household down and made it possible for their husbands to go out into the workforce to earn that amount of money and to be that breadwinner, and while they stayed at home and reared children so their husband wouldn't have to do those things. So women who have been in it for that long, say from day one, from right out of college, watching their husbands grow their career or being instrumental in their husband's career growth and career trajectory, give those women their 50%. Now, Ashley just came in on the tail end of Michael's success. He was successful when he married Ashley, so no, she's not going to be entitled to, she shouldn't be entitled to anything he's earned before her. But I mean, marital earnings are marital earnings, and anything that he's earned in the past 8 years, I think is fair game. That's just me personally. So moving on, we get to Mia. Mia looks fantastic. I mean, she's gorgeous. Of course, we're gonna have the skin issues brought up later, but I think she is stunning. And she always seems like a fun girl. Mia's here to give us good TV. So Mia has moved to Potomac. Her rental is down the street from Karen's rental. No joke, that was so much shade by Bravo showing, Karen's rental house. It is what it is. These are gorgeous rental houses. Mia's paying $10,000 per month for her rental house. It's grand. I'm pretty sure she's not going to commit to moving to Potomac until she can make sure that this paycheck and that this Bravo gig is legit and it's going to keep going, versus, moving there and then she loses this job and they've moved all the way to Potomac for nothing. But she did $65,000 in improvements on the property. I'm not sure if she means actual improvements, structural improvements, or she's just meaning furnishing. So I will probably need some clarification on that. But she's having a family gathering. So this is a chance for us to kind of see Mia's world. And everyone just looks so fun, so laid back. And this just really just makes me believe what I truly believe about Mia, that Mia might be that cool gal, that she's given us TV, and I'm not sure if we get to see the real Mia. I think her family represents who maybe the real Mia is, not this character she's trying to play on television for us. But again, the home is gorgeous. Karen is the only Potomac housewife that was invited to this shindig. Karen shows up. She looks fantastic, and she's telling us about her breast lift. Tiff and V, the body renovation, looks great. Ray believes that, women shouldn't go under the knife for beauty. Oh, well. That your wife did it and she looks great. You're welcome. Then we go over to Ashley with her family. So another family moment. Love seeing this. I love Uncle Lump. I think, again, Ashley's family brings her back down to earth. They're asking what's going on with this divorce. Do you have an attorney, a lawyer yet? Ashley's like, no, I don't. Again, that's the first call that you make. I'm sure she would like to work things out amicably and let Michael handle everything. But I think Ashley's smart enough to know at this point that she's really getting a divorce. She's going to go for a top-notch attorney to protect her interests and protect the interest of her children. So she's not an idiot, which makes me think that this might not be legitimate. And what about Ashley trying to eat with that baby in her face? That just brought back so many memories. Oh my goodness. She's trying to eat. The baby's popping her in her face. Nobody's coming in to rescue her. Like, goodness gracious, somebody take the baby so the lady can eat. Neither here nor there, but just a thought. Parenting is difficult. Having toddlers and babies, very difficult. We get to see Karen's invites that were sent out to her Spring into Spring Fling event. No dead butterflies this time. That was really creepy last year. This time is tacos and tequilas. So you got these little mini tacos and mini tequila bottles. Super cute. Ashley's son reaches in for the tequila bottle, tries to open it. It was hilarious. But we get to see Giselle preparing for this event at her home. So her home renovations have continued. I mean, the 3 houses put into one. It is what it is. I mean, it's great. It's not my taste for a home. I definitely love the rental that Mia's in. I love Candace's house. We didn't get to see it this episode, but it's gorgeous. But yeah. Giselle is fantastic. I think as long as you're comfortable, you did that on your own. Good for you. But can we get into Giselle's daughters? Again, Giselle is another one of those people that make me think, is she as evil as she portrayed to be, as she's made out to be? Because her girls are amazing. Like, how could this woman who's kind of a villain on this show raise such amazing, beautiful, well-spoken young women who are not afraid to be honest with her, as they were when they were trying to explain to her mama, you cannot dress, and let us help you. So they're on the in her bedroom, and she's pulling out outfits to wear to the spring fling as she tries to figure out what spring chic is. She calls Robin. I will say this, Giselle and Robin are supposed to be best friends, but I also wonder if that best friendship is just for the show, because Robin brings up to the girls on Zoom, oh, look how mature and grown and beautiful you guys are. But it's like, if you guys are best friends, then you would have gone to her house or seen her daughters or seen photos of her daughters. So this wouldn't be such a surprise to you how grown up they are as it is to us, the viewers. So again, is their friendship an alliance for television? I don't know. Just a thought, like, who are Robin's real friends? Who are Giselle's real friends? Again, I don't know. I hope it's genuine. I hope this is not just for TV, just to have an alliance with someone, but I did catch that, and that stood out to me. So it's spring fling time. It's spring fling, honey, and the spring is not flinging. What's flinging is rain and wind. So Karen has this beautiful location, and honey, this wind is whipping. The staff is running around trying to put up windows, and it's not given. The location's gorgeous, but man, that weather did not cooperate. I mean, women wanted to bring out their skimpiest beautiful dresses like Ashley, but Those little shoulders had me cold. So again, we get to see everyone. Giselle gets there first, and she and Karen are discussing Ashley, and Ashley comes in looking fantastic. Candace arrives. Her makeup, to me, is her eyebrows. Did she get something done to her eyebrows? I mean, Candace is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl, but I feel like her eyebrows were extra, extra thick. I can't explain it. Chris leaves, goes off to the bar, leaves the ladies, to chat. But before that, before Candace arrives, Giselle and Karen are kind of grilling Ashley about this divorce again. And again, none of these women are really buying it. And she's trying to explain, what she's going through. And, oh, we're separated. We're just separated. And Giselle's like, no, you guys are getting divorced. And she's like, I didn't say we were getting a divorce. Let's roll back that footage, because yes, you did say the D word, and separation is a prerequisite for divorce in the state of Virginia. So you kind of can't have one without the other. So again, not sure what she's doing. Karen seems to believe that she is using their marriage as leverage to get out of that high-rise apartment with those two babies and their nanny and their housekeepers and whoever else they have. And she let them know that she has made an offer, it's been accepted on a home, cannot wait to see her house and see how she decorates it, because Ashley's style is one that I'm still, I can't put my finger on what her style is. I'm sure she's going to hire a decorator, but I can't get a read on Ashley's style at all. But yeah, the ladies are not buying it. So that's when Candace comes in. Ashley goes off, and they tell Candace about Ashley's divorce. Candace is cheering. I never want to see someone cheer the end of a marriage, especially when kids are involved. But Candace, I get it. She hates Michael Darby, and I believe that she, in her mind, if Michael's out of the picture, then she and Ashley can start anew. I think they are the friendship that should have been, but was never. I think they have a lot in common, and they are a friendship that I really want to see happen, because they are two of my faves on the show. So I'm like, get it together, ladies, get it together. Let's be BFFs. So Bravo was doing something really interesting. Now, I'm not sure if these are women that they were testing out to be friends of or potentially new housewives, but we got introductions to a lot of Mia's friends and some other ladies, beautiful ladies around the party. One of my faves popped back up again, and that was Escala. Oh my goodness, why is she not a regular? Escala gives me the beauty, the fashion, the class, but she can do a really quick read. Candace really needs a friend on the show, a person that she can have an alliance with aside from Wendy. Did I really just get past Wendy's storyline? It was too ridiculous. I wanted to skip by it, and I think she should skip by it too. Wendy met with Peter about opening up a bar. Peter did what every shyster does. He spins it, makes it seem like it's going to be his bar. She's going to get 20%. Didn't like it. She hasn't even discussed this with her husband or asked her husband for the money. Your husband is an attorney. Your husband works in corporate law, if I'm not mistaken. He's a brilliant man. Wendy does not have cohesive ideas. Back just like with the candle line. She's pretty. Like, she's stunning. And I know she's brilliant. Being brilliant doesn't necessarily make you a smart person in the world of business. Run from Peter Thomas as fast as you can. Read the reviews on this one. Call Cynthia. You do not want to go into business with Peter. Nonetheless, she arrives at the spring fling looking fantastic. I mean, the body, the hair. I mean, my goodness. I want to know who her surgeon is, because she is gorgeous. I mean, just drop dead gorgeous. And her husband is always looking very handsome, but she comes in died, like dead. Walks in, goes up to Giselle. Now, I'm not sure if Wendy's lost her mind. Walks up to Giselle and attempted to give Giselle a hug. Giselle was like, what are you doing? I don't know if she thought she was going to choke her or what. But no, Giselle was not having it. Like, do you have amnesia? We are not friends. She was like, Wendy was like, oh, I was just coming to tell you, hey. She was like, okay, hey. Okay, no, bye. So these two, obviously, some really harsh words were said last season. Do not see it and will not see it for one another. So this is a feud that will continue into this season. Mia arrives with a posse and Gordon. Mia again looks great, and Giselle, I'll give it to Giselle. She keeps it stirred. She keeps it just going. Almost like, you know how really old, I know Giselle's not old, she's gorgeous, yada yada yada, but you ever met like a 75, 80-year-old lady who just has like word vomit and they're going to say anything they want to say without fear of repercussion? That's Giselle. She's like the old church lady who comes up and tells you like you're fat at church. Giselle immediately walks up to me and was like, is it cancer, is it not cancer? And immediately Mia goes on the defense, and Mia is trying to explain herself and her reasoning for posting these things on social media. And she and Giselle instantly butt heads, and this is how it ends. And so the next episode is going to be a continuation of that. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what happens this season. I know that Candace and Wendy are still close. I can't wait to see if Karen and Giselle are going to stay friends or fall out or both team up against Charisse together. I'm again just looking forward to how all these friendships pan out throughout the season. And of course, there's the big Giselle and Candace drama involving Chris, and that's going to be really, really hard to watch, because again, you never want to play with someone's marriage, yet Giselle seems to do this every season. So again, stay tuned. I can't wait to see where this is going. I'm going to come back hopefully each Tuesday with a new review of a Potomac episode on the on weeks. And in the meantime, I'm also going to bring some other great content. So business advice, cooking tips, I love recipes, trying out new recipes. So hopefully you guys will try those out with me. Also follow me on other social media that I have linked down below. But again, just looking forward to starting this journey with you guys. Please comment, like, subscribe, and just looking forward to discussing Housewives of Potomac with you guys. Have a fantastic day and wish you all love and light, and we'll talk with you soon. Goodbye.